Today, we are going to do something very, very cool. Anthropic just released a whole set of new plugins for Claude. They're called creative plugins. We are going to use these new creative plugins. We are going to be able to use Claude to design sick, amazing, insane in the membrane 3D assets, put them all together, create incredible scenes, create incredible video games, do amazing creative things. I'm the least creative human being on planet Earth. Can Claude's new creative plugins and MCPs turn me into a creative powerhouse? We are about to find out. This is going to be incredible. We're going to see just how powerful these new Anthropic creative tools are. Make sure to lock in. Leave a like down below immediately. Get in the chat. Say hello. Say what type of video game you'd want me to build. Say what type of 3D assets you want me to build, because we're going to do it all today. It's going to be sick. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have tons of fun. More important than anything, we're going to have tons of fun building this out. AI should be fun, and we're going to have it. So lock in. Leave a like. Let's get into it. How's everyone doing? Show us the chat, Alex. Thank you, everyone who reminds me to do that. Chat is now on screen. God of War, please. I'm thinking about making a 3D third person shooter. Should I do that? 3D like looter shooter. That's what I'm thinking about building. I'm going to share my entire screen today. We're going to go entire screen. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's have some fun here. Let's have some fun here. You guys ready to have some fun? Always allow. Here we go. Here's what we're doing. Let me give you a little preview. Retro Warcraft. Oh man, Warcraft back in the day. Let's do entire screen. Let's share this entire screen. Share. Let's go on do not disturb mode so you don't see any text messages. Here we go. So we got Claude right here. Maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger for the kids at home. Claude right here. We got Blender MCP in the background. So we got Blender in the background. What we're going to do is this new connector allows me to say, hey, build this thing out. And then it goes and it builds out the 3D model. I just had to build that character out. Before, I had to be like creative and know how to make 3D things. Now I'm going to say, hey, Claude, make that for me. Let's see what we got. Okay, so want me to rig it. Basic armature with arms, legs that can be animated. Okay, so let me recap. Let me take a bite of this egg bite. Create an addictive fidget tool type game. Can't wait to hear about today's plugins. That's the energy I'm talking about. Info and truth. Nice. A new GoldenEye. I don't know. I want to make a new Arc Raiders. I love Arc Raiders. Can you give it a picture to work from? Yeah, probably. Yeah, we can. We can give it a picture to work from. We're going to be able to create 3D assets. Excuse me while I eat real quick. I've had the busiest morning. It's nonstop right now. You need to create a game like Game Dev Tycoon, but it's vibe coding to $1 billion. Found the hand clapping icon. Let's go. Factor? Yeah. Factor. All my meals are factor now because I'm trying to save time. Even though all the factor meals come in like plastic packages, I'm going to get cancer in like 10 years because of this shit. Hey, bro, let's go. Enjoy your food. Thank you. Hermes has worked the best with GPT 5.4. I thought it sucked in 5.4. I think it's great with 5.5. Self-care is the most important. Eat up. Yeah, let's go. Your act post about the glass with the terminal is hilarious, bro. We got it working. Everyone's been asking about it. We got it working. I can Claude Code while I'm doing this live. I can Claude Code. Boom. I can Claude Code. For those who didn't see the Twitter post, I got Claude Code in my glasses. I'm Claude coding right now as we talk. Boom. You don't even know. I'm not even paying attention to you guys right now. I got Claude Code in these glasses. I'm not even kidding. It's up in the glasses. I can build Henry out right now. Henry beta test 2 weeks. Henry Intelligent Machines beta test 2 weeks. Alex hasn't had this time to eat because he's been in meetings all day with Hostinger. Yeah, right. The CEO of Higgsfield DM'd me. The CEO of Higgsfield DM'd me. He's like, I've seen your tweets about us. Can anything I can do to show you we've turned it around? It's like you've been doing crime for years now, and now you want to turn it around and sponsor me? Get out of here. I don't even respond. All right. Let's build cool stuff, huh? Let's build cool stuff. So here's what we're working with. Let me show you what we're working with. What server is the game on? Let's see what we got here. Keep moving forward. What's going on with Higgsfield? Crime. Crime's what's going on with Higgsfield. Do not use their product. What crimes did they commit? Paying influencers to do undisclosed shilling, allegedly. And also said they have unlimited plans, and then it's not unlimited. And viruses, allegedly. All right, let's see what we got. Localhost 5173. All right, let me show you localhost 5173. Let's show you the base of the game we're going to build today. So this is the base of the game, and then we're going to use the Claude new Blender MCP to build it out, right? So this is just, it's just simple, right? Simple first-person shooter. This guy's coming, third-person shooter, and you pick up the loot. We're going to use the new Blender MCP to make this way cooler looking, way more fun, way more things going on. So you can pick up the loot. We're going to add weapons. We're going to add characters. And we don't even know how to do Blender. We don't even know how to do it. But because of the new MCP, we're going to be able to do it. It looks like Pickle Rick. Building another GTA? No, we're building like another Arc Raiders. OpenClaw is so 2025, bro. What are you talking about? OpenClaw has been the same now as it was 3 months ago. So Hermes is taking over OpenClaw? No, it isn't. They're the same thing. OpenClaw and Hermes are the same thing. The people who are getting like tribalistic over open source AI agents are the weirdest people on planet Earth. Oh, Hermes is so much better than open. Like, shut up. Like, why are you getting tribalistic over open source AI tools? Shut up. Glad you confirmed. Paperclip for the win. I didn't like Paperclip. Hit the like button, peasants. Damn straight. And for those who are watching the replay or getting prepared to go in the reply section and saying, hey, we're 5 minutes in, you still haven't done the thing in the title, shut up. This is a live stream. It's long form. This is your first live stream in the history of your life. It's long form. It's 2 hours. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. I have to eat my egg bites real quick, and then we're going to do it. Wait, this is a replay? No, this is live. Slightly off topic, but do you use a mix of OpenBrain and Carpathia's Wiki for memory? I made my own memory management. Check out my old videos on OpenClaw. I invented the modern day memory management. I'm here on live stream to watch Alex eat eggs. That's what I'm talking about. Can we first add this into our game to confirm it works? All right, let's put this new 3D model we just built with the Blender MCP into the game to confirm it works. So let's confirm this works real quick. Then we're going to start building out really cool assets. Let me check with your game directory first to see it's at right. That's a sandbox, not your Mac. I can't reach your game files directly from here, but I can read them through Blender Python Sandbox. It's running on your machine. Let me poke around. No React. Let me check the entry point. All right, so we're adding the new model we just made to our 3D third-person shooter. Then we're going to start getting more advanced, adding cool things here. This is going to be really cool for game devs building for VR. Yeah, this is going to be sick. I think this is really cool. You a watch guy, my bro? I started building my watch collection. I'm not like a super big watch guy, but I bought one of my dream watches like a year ago after I launched Creator Buddy. I went out and bought one of my dream watches to solidify the moment in time. You should start blending and drinking your food to save more time. I got a smoothie also. If I could take a pill every morning, I don't have to eat for the entire day, I would do it. I hate eating. I think it's a waste of time. I think preparing food, eating, and cleaning up is a complete waste of time. How did your meeting go on Monday, Tuesday? Fantastic. Fantastic. Big quarter zip guy. Yeah, it's easy. Quarter zips are easy. You throw them on, you throw them off. You look good. They're casual. Everything's in place. Here's what to do. Run it. Open the page. Click start. You should see the teal humanoid in place of the capsule. All right, let's see. Did that work? Let's refresh. I think I see the humanoid behind there. This always happens. File, new window. Boom, there he is. There he is. We got him in. All right, so we're set up. We're set up. We're set up. Obviously, it doesn't look right. Obviously, it doesn't look right. But we're set up. We got the connection going. So right now we have Claude connected to Blender MCP, their new creative plugin, connected to our game we're building. Right? We had it build out this humanoid model, and then it was able to put it in. We have zero creative skills. We're now building 3D assets. This is sick. This is very sick. We proved it out. We proved out. Now we can start having some fun. Now we can start building some cool stuff. Now we're off to the races. How did the meeting go? All right, told you it went well. Great minds think alike. What is the dream watch? I don't know if I want to like flex on got Cartier Santos. That's my dream watch. It's not too expensive. I mean, not compared to like Rolex and stuff. It's not too expensive. I need this green too. I need this green too. I need this green too. If you spam, you're out. Has anyone here thought to been watching this, Claude, since this is sick. I rock the Brightwing Super Ocean Heritage. Any special max specs for the process, bro? This looks like fun. You don't need anything special for this. All right. So let's do this. Let's go back to Claude. Okay, that worked well. Let's wire it up now so it faces the right direction and has animations. So let me explain what's going on here. I know we jumped right into it. Anthropic just released new creative tools. One of those creatives, the one that stood out the most, there's like Photoshop ones, there was this, there was that. But the MCP that stood out to me the most was Blender. Why did Blender stand out for me? Because it's my dream to one day, not short term, long term, make like a really sick video game. But I have like zero creative skills. I'm not good at drawing. I'm not very artistic. I mean, I'm creative because I am a creative. I got a YouTube channel, 200,000 subs, no big deal, right? But I'm not like artistic. I think that's what I meant. I'm not artistic. I can't draw and paint good. But with this new MCP, I am autistic though, yes. But with this new MCP, this new Blender MCP, we can now use Claude to build 3D assets. So I can say, make a 3D human asset like this, and it builds it. Before, I needed to be like technical and artistic and all this stuff. I don't need that anymore. I can now use Claude to build out the 3D assets and put it in this game. How polished do you want the animations? This affects how long it takes. We can always start small and add later. Minimal, walk only, procedural, no standard. Let's do standard. Okay. I take another bite of egg bite. All right. So now it's using Blender. It's using the Blender MCP. It's now going to animate this character. So it's going to make it so the legs and arms can move and make sure it's facing the right direction. So it's rebuilding our 3D character here so that it's animated. The arms and everything moves when you walk around and you shoot. This is sick. And you can see stuff happening. Look, he's changing the arms and legs here. This is really cool. Add Blender gradient area light. I don't know what that means. I don't know what any... Look, stuff's happening. Player rig. It's rigging up the player. Oh, you can see... You can see it's adding animations to all the limbs. I love your channel and videos. How long until us peons will have access to Mythos, and how revolutionary will it be for builds? Here's a story. I think Anthropic screwed up. You have two different strategies. OpenAI went with one, Anthropic went with the other. Please sell action Alex figures with a Permi underclass button you press. Yeah. Mythos is a scam. I don't believe Mythos is a scam. I believe it's real. I always take down the Celtics jersey when I have serious meetings. I feel like having like an NBA jersey in the background is like weird. Oh, by the way, greatest game of all time. I picked up the greatest game of all time. Greatest video game ever made. SOCOM 2 for PlayStation 2. SOCOM 2 for PlayStation 2 is the greatest video game of all time. No debate. No debate about it. SOCOM 2 is the GOAT. Here's the issue with... So here's... I can't see it, but it's not... No, SOCOM 2. Coach Rajon Pelicans. Yeah, it sounds like he's going to be the coach of Pelicans. Like, everyone knew he was going to be the coach. GTA 3 for PS2. Nah, Vice City was better than GTA 3. How do you feel about the Celtics losing last night? I mean, what do you think? How do you think I feel about the Celtics losing the 76ers? How do you think I feel? You tell me. How do you think I feel? We still go. Okay, we're still going here. It's making the idle, jump, run, walk. So OpenAI placed a bet. They placed a bet that compute would be everything. Compute would be the bottleneck. So they basically leveraged the entire global economy buying GPUs and other compute. That's what OpenAI did. Anthropic was more like, let's be careful. Let's be careful. Let's not buy too much compute. Two things happened. Anthropic ended up coming out with the better models up to this point. Hard to argue that up to 5.5, Anthropic was dominating for a while. Claude Code was dominating. But here's the issue. They no longer have enough compute. They came out, they have Mythos, which is the potentially the greatest AI model of all time. But they can't serve it to its users because they didn't buy enough compute. On the other end, you have OpenAI. They have way more than enough compute. They're actually struggling to hit their numbers, allegedly, for user growth. So they have compute out the wazoo. And so they're just trying to get as many people on as possible. Hey, come on, use our stuff. We'll reset limits every 5 seconds. We have so much compute. It's crazy. So while up to this point, Anthropic has been dominating, now it's OpenAI's turn. Now it's OpenAI's shot, right? Now 5.5. Some people are saying it's better than Opus. I think I have to agree. Better than Opus. And they have the capacity, right? They have the capacity because they have so much compute. So now it's their turn to strike. Now is their moment in time. How many people can they get over to Codex? How many people can they get over to ChatGPT? Because they have the capacity. Anthropic doesn't have the capacity. They're kicking people off. They're taking it off the $20 plan. They're taking Claude Code off the $20 plan. They're lowering limits. They're making the models stupider. OpenAI, more people, come on. Free compute, free usage. Come on in. So now it's OpenAI's turn to strike. And now Anthropic's going out and they're taking on, crazy investments from Google, or was it Amazon just recently, $50 billion or something? Now they're trying to raise as much money as they can so they can close the gap on compute, because now they're like, oh, shit. Sorry for the parents who have their kids watch the stream. They're like, oh, crap. Yeah, Amazon. Thanks, WizHD. Amazon, they're like, oh, crap. We need as much compute as humanly possible. Hurry. Because they can't release new models. They don't have enough compute to release new models. So they're now scrambling to plug in as many computers as they can. They're scrambling. And it's crazy to think about. One more bite of egg. It's crazy to think about. Oh! Look at that. That's sick. Look at the jump animation. Look at the jump animation. That's sick. So we added the animation. That was one prompt. Oh! How cool is that? That's one, he walks like Vince McMahon. Look at that subhuman walking. There is no way Anthropic's teaming up with XAI. There is no way. Never in a trillion years. Never in a trillion years would Anthropic team up with XAI. Oh my God. No, never in a million years would that ever happen. So now they're scrambling. And it's crazy. We're gonna add more cool assets and animations in a second. I'm just gonna finish this point. It's crazy to think about the sentiment remember when Opus 4.5 came out? Remember when Opus 4.5 came out? And I mean, I think that's probably the biggest. Was that the biggest leap in models of the last 2 years? Was Opus 4.5? That had to be the biggest leap, right? Alex doing food ASMR. Can you hear me chew? That had to be the biggest leap of the last 4 to 5 years, was when Opus 4.5 came out. And sentiment at that moment for Anthropic was like, oh my God, this is crazy. This is the best company out there. Anthropic sentiment was all-time high. And then ever since then, it's clear what's happened. They've ran out of compute. So they've had to progressively, over the last 5 months since Opus 4.5 came out, progressively make models stupider, lower limits, take Claude Code off the $20 plan, have peak hours, and sentiment just, take off OpenClaw from Opus. Everyone in there, maybe that was the peak, right when OpenClaw came out and everyone was putting Opus on it and everyone was using Opus. Everyone was signing up for $200 plans. People were like, wow, this is magic. This is the most amazing thing. And then they're like, nope, get this off. And then sentiment from there, it's gone down and down and down and down. I'll say this. I mean, I think it's total gang mentality. You look what we're doing really amazing things with Claude right now. Claude is still an amazing tool. The personality on Claude needs to be studied. It's the best personality. There are still some gaps Opus fills from 5.5. Like, I do think 5.5 is the best model right now. But like, I ran into some challenges last night in Henry, and Claude was able to figure it out when 5.5 couldn't. But like, I think what's going to kill them is the limitations. Like codecs, I have basically unlimited codecs. I have unlimited coding inside codecs. Unlimited. I never have anxiety around limitations in codecs. It's unlimited. Like Russell Wilson would say, unlimited. Claude is just constant limitations. All right, where are we at? All right. Let's do this. Let's make it so the gun's in the guy's hand. Can we make it so the gun stays in the guy's hands? Let's see if it can do that. Because when you play the game, the gun's just kind of sticking out of his arm. I think what we're going to do after that is make the loot cooler. Make the loot so it's like hamburgers or something. We got to make the loot cooler. The loot's got to be cooler. Oh, we got to do the enemies. Should we make the enemies like goblins? Goblins are kind of popping off right now because of everything with ChatGPT. Should we make the enemy goblins? I think we should do that. So let's see it. Good catch. Right now, the gun is parented to the player root, so it just floats next to body. We got to add a hand bone in Blender. All right, so it's doing it. So it's using the Blender MCP. This is so sick. So it's just controlling this 3D environment and like changing the models. This would have been so difficult before. This would have been so difficult. Whatever happened to Russell Wilson? I don't know. He stinks now. I use it every day, all day. I feel like it only drops. Yeah, I've been using codecs all day. It's crazy. I used codecs all day yesterday and all morning. I'm still at 95% limits for the week. And I do like the fast mode for everything. I'm using fast mode for everything, which does like 1.5x usage. It's incredible. It's unlimited. Anthropic now needs to go and buy as many GPUs as humanly possible. And if you're not going out there right now and buying NVIDIA, buying Google, buying Micron, buying ASML, it doesn't matter what happens in this world. They're going to keep buying compute. NVIDIA will keep being bought up. This is the AI build out. We have 10 more years of this. $2 from AI in the AM. Appreciate you, dude. Always tip your bartender. Thank you very much, AI in the AM. That's very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. Spirax. You have said it in your videos. No tribalism. Use whatever works. I think ChatGPT gives us a $100 plan. It was awesome for us consumers. Yeah, nope. Tribalism in AI is so stupid. You should not be rooting for these companies like NFL teams. You should not be. You just got to use the best tools out there. All right. Let's see if they put the gun in the hand. The gun's in the hand. And the bullets come out of the gun. The bullets come out of the gun. All right, we got to change the camera. We got to change the camera so I can see like what I'm shooting at in front of me. But now the gun's in the hand. Let's do this first. Let's turn the... Can we make the enemies goblins instead of squares? Can you design a highly detailed goblin model for the enemies? So now we're going to have it create a 3D goblin. It's going to create a 3D goblin. Heck yes. Goblins are way more fun than red boxes. I like... Dog. Claude got the best personality. It just does. It just does. Claude got the best personality. It does. OpenAI needs to work. It's just fun talking to Claude. It is, I'll say this. It is just fun talking to Claude. It's fun. The way it talks to you is fun. The way ChatGPT talks to you is not fun. Sometimes it feels like you're reading like robotic novels when you talk to ChatGPT. And again, you know, I'm never going to get a sponsorship from any of these companies because I shit on one, I compliment the other, and I shit on that one, compliment the other. Everyone hates me. Again, I think 5.5 is the best model right now, but man, there is something to having your model be fun and easy to talk to. And Claude is fun and easy to talk to and feels human. It just does. 5.5 was a huge personality improvement, though. It was an improvement. It was an improvement, but it's still not there. I wouldn't describe it as fun to talk to. It's better, but it's not fun to talk to. Sometimes it feels, oh, look at the goblins being made. Look at the goblin being made. I put it inside the human. Can I move it so I can see? I don't know how it works. There is putting the goblin inside there, but we're going to see it in a second in the game. There's something big about a model being fun to talk to that just changes the entire experience. Like I've been using Codex hardcore the last day and a half, and the whole time I'm thinking like, man, I'm getting like kind of tired of talking to this thing. I never get tired of talking to Claude. Functionality is better than personality. Yeah, I agree, Andrew. I agree. That's why I'm still using Codex despite it not being as fun to talk to. I agree. But it's like the difference between, I can't think of a good metaphor. It just makes it a joyful experience when it's fun to talk to. I like using Codex because it makes really good code and I have no limits, but it's not, you don't feel the same type of joy when you talk to it. It gives, you say, make the color yellow, and then I get a novel on how it changed the button color to yellow, bullet points, tables, graphs, charts. But you go to Claude and say, make the button yellow. Say, yeah, Chief, I did it for you. That was fun. What's next? You know? I swear I was using Blender MCP weeks ago. You're wrong. You dreamt about it. Did you hear the rumor about Kimmy and DeepSeek are going to be merging? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I haven't heard the rumor, but it wouldn't surprise me. What's it look like? See, just small things like that. It's like, hey, what's it look like? Just ask you the question. Let's take a look. Where's the goblins? Where's the goblins? There's the goblins. There they are. There they are. Oh, they're facing the wrong way. Let's see if we can see what they look like from the, they're facing the wrong way. I saw the face real quick. Look at the little goblins. Look at the little goblins. Ah! Look at the little goblins chasing me around. All right, we got to make them face the right way. The goblins look great. Those are great looking goblins. Those look great, but they are facing the wrong way. Need to face me and have animations. Hard refresh. Things to watch out for. Goblin too small, large versus the arena. Hitbox feels off. Eyes not glowing. Performance if you spawn many. All right, let's fix that first. I want to make them face me. I miss talking to Claude. I save all my credits for coding. I even use my free accounts to audit. I can't stop. I miss talking to Claude too. I miss talking to Claude too. It's not only that. It's not only the way Claude talks. Claude is a circle, chat is a square. I think that's fair. What happened with the meta, man, is China shot it down. They don't want American companies buying up the good Chinese companies. China shot it down, man. They also like arrested the guys, like the Manus guys, because they tried to sell to America. They wouldn't let him leave the country. I don't think they arrested them, but they wouldn't allow him to leave. They stopped them from being able to travel. Isn't that crazy? I mean, that's why America has to win, man. That's why America has to win. You know, they arrest the Alibaba guy, man. They just like you can't. America needs to win. Chat is New York, Claude is LA. Is it fun to talk to people from LA? I'm from New York. I enjoy talking to people from New York. I don't know if I agree with that one. But realistically, when will Anthropic come back and hit hard with a model that shocks us all again? I think it's going to be a little bit. I think they ran out of compute. They need more compute. They can't even serve up Opus 4.7. They have to make it stupider. I think Anthropic's it's gonna be like when the Spurs, you know, tanked a couple years so they can get Wembanyama, you know, so they can get Harper, Castle, Vassell. They had to tank a few years to rebuild. I think that's what Anthropic's going to do right now. They're going to tank like the Spurs. They can't release a new model for a little bit. They're making the models a little stupider. Limitations are going down. They're tanking. They're rebuilding. They're collecting, you know, their Wembanyama is $50 billion of GPUs from Amazon. Their Castle is $100 billion of TPUs from Google. And they're going to come back and boom, they're going to be the 2 seed in the West and just destroy the Trailblazers, which maybe Trailblazers or Google. They're going to come. The Thunder is going to be OpenAI, right? Thunder is going to be OpenAI. Maybe Sam Altman, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, the Thunder fans love Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The people working at OpenAI love Sam Altman. But from the outside in, people are going, yo, he's flopping all over the place. He's drawing fouls. He's taking cheap shots, right? And Spurs will come back, and Anthropic will come back, and you know they'll go up against the OpenAI in the Western Conference Finals. Sam Altman is the evil CEO. Yeah, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is the evil point guard, right? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is running the Thunder, and he's evil. Everyone from the outside hates him. Love B-ball and AI merging. Nowhere else on YouTube. There's no other AI channel that's giving you those types of references. Like, let's just put it out there. There's no other AI channel on planet Earth that just gives you, and that wasn't just an NBA reference. That was a perfect NBA reference. That wasn't like, it's not like I pulled that out of my ass. That was like perfect. I just gave you a perfect NBA reference. Find me another AI channel on YouTube that does that. So who is Jokic? Maybe Jokic is Elon. I feel like Jokic could be Elon, right? Kind of elite at everything, amazing at everything. But lately it's like, dude, are you distracted by something? You distracted by your horses? What's going on? The product isn't quite as good as it used to be. You seem a little distracted. Then you talk shit about Jokic. What happens? His brothers come out and start trying to beat you up, which is basically like all the Elon fanboys on the internet. You talk shit about Jokic, the brothers come. You talk shit about Elon, the ex fanboys come and try to get you, right? I'd say Elon's Jokic. And, you know, never, he had the glory days. He had that championship, but what's been going on lately? Last few versions of Grok kind of missed the mark. Last few versions of Nuggets kind of missed the mark, right? Elon's got to be Jokic. Google, probably the Celtics. You got to think Google's the Celtics, just consistently great over and over and over again. Are they ever really the best? Sometimes here and there, like they'll release a nano banana, which will be like your 2024 championship, right? But, you know, when it comes down to it, they're never quite at the top. They're always up there. They're always like 2 or 3. And eventually, sometimes you get the nano bananas, which give you that chip. But, and you know they're capable. You know they're capable. You know they got the best culture. You know they got the best, you know, they can spend the most money because they got the most hard, you know. But it's like, yeah, they'll make the finals. But are they really going to beat the Spurs? Are they really going to beat Anthropic? Are they really going to beat OpenAI? Clip this for TikTok. I need a who can clip streams, and I think I want to start a second channel with like live stream clips. Some guy donated $50. Oh shit! I was deep in my references bag. Andre, $50 donation. I just got notified I'm out of my job in the next 6 to 8 weeks. If you're still looking for an early tester for Henry, I volunteer as tribute. Andre. First of all, my guy, you can't be getting laid off and then immediately giving me money. Let's just throw that out there. You can't be getting laid off and immediately give me money. Don't send me any more money. Save up, first of all. Save your money. Second of all, we'll get you in. DM me on X. DM me on X. And say, hey, I'm Andre077GG from YouTube, and send proof. I can't promise you'll be the first beta tester, but we'll get you in on the beta test eventually. All right, they fixed the goblins. Let's go goblin mode. Let's go goblin mode here. Now I'm facing the wrong way. The goblins are facing the right way, though. Look at the goblins. Look at the goblins. Look at them. They got the glowing faces. Look at my guy. My guy's moving with swagger. Shoulders a little off, but he's moving with swagger. Oh! All right. We gotta make my guy face the right way. Look at the goblins. The goblins look sick. The goblins look sick. Ruben Garcia Jr. This guy is the go. This is the LeBron James. Ruben Garcia is LeBron James. Just comes through every time. This is the LeBron of the AI world, Ruben Garcia Jr. The absolute stone cold GOAT. Amazing. Amazing. This guy, amazing. Latest Grok was finally usable. Not as many black screens, but it's way too expensive. Yeah, I tried to use the latest Grok. Thank you, Ruben Garcia Jr. Thank you. That's very, 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 very kind to you, Ruben Garcia Jr. Very kind to you. There's not necessary at all. Very kind to you. I don't understand why you need to pay $300 a month to use their latest model. That's crazy. Don't they have like $10 trillion of chips? Why do I need to pay so much to try out their latest model, which isn't even state of the art? Rubens Jordan. Hey, Alex, can you sneeze now? What does that mean? Dude killing it with the gifts. Yeah, he's a savage. Now I'm facing the wrong way. But goblins look good, though. Let's see. Watch for direction. Should now face you. The goblins walking backwards at you. I'll flip animation, playback console, combat feel. All right. Here we go. Makes us happy to see you having so much fun playing with AI. Here's what I want to do, man. I mean, this is my dream. Like everything I'm doing is to get to this point where I want to make FU money and then I just build games and stream playing games. That's what I want to do. I can't do that now. I'm not good enough of a gamer to build a career off playing games. But if I make FU money off building ridiculously incredible businesses and apps like Henry Intelligent Machines, and then I have unlimited money, then it doesn't matter. I can do whatever I want. I can play games and build games, and it doesn't matter. So that's why we got to get Henry Intelligent Machines to the top. I keep hearing Grok 5 is going to be a beast. I keep hearing the next version of Grok is going to be a beast. I keep hearing it. When's it going to happen? I want to make sure Alex reaches his dream, play video games all day. I'm thinking of starting a second channel where I'll put live stream clips. And then, I just do things like stream playing video games on there. Like, F it. Like, that's just my second channel. I play around, experiment, play games. I don't know. You will get there, sir. FinFam's unstoppable. You're unstoppable. Hot classic by rotating. All right, did they fix it? Let's see. Refresh. Hard refresh. Still facing the wrong way. The reason conventions diverge. Let's just hard refresh this. No, I'm still facing towards the camera, I think. Was using Blender and Claude November 2025, bro. All you had to do was use Claude Code, teach itself Blender. Took an hour. Now it takes a click. Yeah, now it takes a click. Now it takes a click. Grok will be good when it's in space. NVIDIA partner. Oh, NVIDIA partner. I don't know. We'll see in a second. We'll see soon. Which Claude Code plugins are we talking about exactly? So Claude just released a whole bunch of creative plugins. Claude just released a whole bunch of creative plugins. Photoshop, Canva. But the one we're playing with today, is Blender, which allows you to build 3D models like you see here. Even though this looks messed up, but they put the goblin inside the human in here for some reason. We're playing with Blender, which is going to allow us to build cool video games. All right, now we're fixed. We're facing the right way. Guns in hand. Goblin's looking good. Let's fix the shoulders. The shoulders are nuts. Let's fix the shoulders here. Looks better. My shoulders are weird, though. They are disconnected from the body. We're using Opus 4.7, right? Is there like a thinking mode? Alex, favorite game ever? I showed you my favorite game ever. Favorite game ever. SOCOM 2. Favorite game ever. I started my retro video game collection over the weekend. You want to see what we bought in the retro video game collection? We bought SOCOM 2. We bought a Game Boy Color. We bought a Game Boy Color box. Game Boy Color. We got in the back there Pokemon trading card game. Very underrated game. Pokemon trading card game for the GB Color. Very underrated Pokemon trading card game. We got Pokemon Red. We got Pokemon Gold. We got NBA 3-on-3 Kobe Bryant edition. Literally the worst video game I've ever played in my life. NBA 3-on-3 Kobe Bryant edition. Worst video game I've ever played in my life, but got to give respect to Kobe. Worst video game I ever played, though. Super Mario Brothers Deluxe and NFL Blitz, all for the Game Boy Color. That's the start of my retro video game collection. That's the start of the collection. Guitar Hero 2 and 3 with the original guitars must be in there. I liked Guitar Hero. I didn't love Guitar Hero. I liked it. It was just a little bit of a, I don't know. Oh, it was a little bit of a, you know. All right, now I'm facing the wrong, shoulders fixed, but I'm facing the wrong way again. Shoulders, come on, Claude. Come on, Anthropic. Shoulders fixed, but I'm facing the wrong way again. Come on, Anthropic. Stop it. Skippy the kneecapper. Big dogs in the house. Let's go. I have it. PS2 is beef. What does that mean? PS2 is beef. Is that a good thing? Make a b-ball game since you like ball and games. Difficult task. I want to make a third-person shooter. Rebuild, reset everything. See, I like the little ARG. I like when the Miles tells me ARG. SOCOM was great, man. There was nothing better, man. It was like the first online game for like PlayStation 2. You'd buy it and you'd have to buy the modem for the back of the PlayStation 2 and plug that in and then plug it into your dial-up. Then you had the little headset. There was nothing better. SOCOM. Why did they stop making SOCOM games? Why did they stop making SOCOM games, dude? Those are so good. Then SOCOM 3 came out and they tried to make it like Battlefield and it sucked. And then they came out with the SOCOM for like PlayStation 3 and it was horrible. It's like, just keep making SOCOM 2. What are you doing? Just make SOCOM 2 over and over and over again. It was perfection. And they took down the servers. Like, I mean, I want to play it so bad. There's no game that's replaced SOCOM, which is crazy. When SOCOM went away like 15 years ago, there's been no games like it since. There's a total gap in the market. If they came back with a new SOCOM, it'd have no competitors. It'd have no competitors. All right, we're back. We're facing the right way. Okay, we got to fix this camera. We got to fix the camera. Perfect. That worked. Camera is in a weird spot, though. You can't see what you are shooting at in front of you because you are blocked by your player character. Alex, I'm building a digital world. Any suggestions on what platform to build on and best way to build it? What does that mean, a digital world? You got to give me more information, dude. Needs a clear indicator on the character to see front, back. Also, maybe ability. Yeah, we need to be able to rotate the camera. Call of Duty and Battlefield took their whole market. They're different markets. SOCOM's like a thinking man's game. SOCOM, you need to have perfect team tactics. I mean, the closest thing to SOCOM is probably Counter-Strike, but there's no console version of Counter-Strike. SOCOM is like closer to like a third-person Counter-Strike than a Call of Duty or Battlefield. But they're not even really the same either. Did you have an N64? Yeah, hell yeah, I had an N64. Of course I did. I haven't really gotten any Nintendo consoles since the N64. I think I bought the Wii. I hated the Wii. I got the Switch. I didn't like the Switch. SOCOM was Sonar. Yes. Ghost Recons are SOCOM-esque. SOCOM is what Ghost Recon was trying to be, but it didn't work. And then I liked Ghost Recon Wildlands, but those are now single player. They're not like competitive online shooters. SOCOM was a competitive online shooter. Poor guy doesn't have adaptive thinking on. Part of me thinks these like little things here, like adaptive thinking, are just ways for Anthropic to save on tokens. That's why I don't do it. Fine, I'll turn on adaptive thinking. It turns it off. There we go. So the players by standard fixes over the shoulder offset, shift the camera to one side, high camera angle, pull camera in closer. All right, it did something. Let's see. Oh, I like that. That's kind of Ghost Recon style. That's kind of Ghost Recon. Oh, What will it do when it gets close? Oh, it swings its arm at me. It swings its arm at me. Still not perfect, but it's looking better. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we could add next. How have I never played SOCOM? I don't know. That's on you, dude. That's on you. I have a degree in game design. This is making me want to get back into it. Isn't this awesome? Alex, what do you think of the new CEO of Apple? I was in the New York Apple store the week before John Turner showed himself in the store as an. Oh, it's great. They have a product person in charge of Apple now. That's sick. That's so good. Because Tim Cook, great CEO, the stock skyrocketed, that's pretty much the measurement of success, right? It's if your stock goes up. But he's not a product guy. And there really hasn't been any revolutionary Apple products in the last, 10 years? I mean, they've perfected the Apple product. Like, this is an incredible product. The MacBook Pro, incredible. It's the best laptop out there. But, like, when's the last time they truly put out, like, an innovative product? Like, the Vision Pro was innovative for sure, but they're not really, hasn't evolved in, like, 2 years. So I'm hoping John does product innovation. That'd be sick. Yeah, Vision Pro I think is amazing. They just haven't supported it. There's been zero support, which I guess I don't blame them because it hasn't sold. But at the same time, try giving goblins ragdoll physics when they die. Ooh, can we give the goblins ragdoll physics when they die? I like that idea. Thank you, Eric Zuri. Great idea. Can I run both OpenClaw and Hermes using the same codecs, OpenAI on the same machine? Claude's recommending. Yeah, you can do that. I have Hermes and OpenClaw running on both on ChatGPT OAuth on the same machine. Ragdoll physics is a fun ask, but full ragdolls in 3GS need a physics engine. That's a significant addition. Import the library, set up a world, build a constraint chain machine, the goblin's bones, dropping them on depth. That's doable, probably an hour of work. Claude always says that shit. Oh, that's like 2 weeks of work and then it takes 3 seconds. Let me suggest a middle ground first. It might give you 80% of satisfaction. Fake ragdoll. When a goblin dies, I take over its movement code side. Apply initial knockback velocity. Let gravity pull down, tumbling rotation, and bounce out on the ground. The body stays as a single rigid object, but feels physical. Real ragdoll. On death, I spawn a chain of physics bodies after goblin's bones, connected with hinge spherical, that each time I frame the sync bones. No, let's do real ragdoll. Let's do real ragdoll. Screw that. We're doing real ragdoll, baby. We're going real. This is the Alex Finn live stream. We go all out. What are we talking about here? We're going real ragdoll. I prefer the MacBook Air. It's just easier. That's fine. MacBook Air is still a very good product. Did you already go over Hermes Agent? I put out a video yesterday on Hermes Agent. Check it out. Doing a full video tomorrow on Codex coming out. They should make you CEO after all of Mac. They should make me something, big dog. I sold so many Mac Minis. They should make me something at Apple. I think John was working on the new MacBook Pro that is coming out later this year. That's great. It's looking good with the touchscreen and everything. Insane price for the Vision Pro. Reduced price to raise adoption. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I think one challenge is I don't think the world is ready yet for VR. Just culturally, I think VR is super sick. I think VR is awesome. I love VR. I just think culturally the world's not like adapted to putting big things on your head. I just don't think the world's there yet. I think even if the Vision Pro was $500 and double as sick as it is now, I still don't think it would sell well. I mean, the Quest 3 is amazing, but no one's really buying it, and they're pretty much cutting it out. I just don't think the average Joe Schmo wants to put a fucking helmet on their head. I just don't think they want to do that. I don't know if they'll ever want to do it, to be honest with you. Like, VR has been around for like 10 years now, at least. I remember seeing my first Oculus sophomore year of college, which was 2010. I remember seeing the first Oculus in 2010. 16 years ago. 16 years and the world still isn't VR friendly yet. It's just a cultural thing. I think people are fine with the glasses form. I don't think they're fine with the helmet form, which sucks because I think VR is insane. I think VR is incredible, but people just aren't willing to use it. They aren't willing to adopt it because it's just too weird for them. Down in the dirty Tennessee. Down in the dirty Tennessee, 10 gifted. Thank you very much, down in the dirty Tennessee. It's very kind of you. Keep up the good work, Alex. Been watching you for about 9 months. So you've been here since day one, down with the dirty Tennessee. Since because we started streaming in August. So how many months is that? March, February, January, December, November, October, September. That's 9. So you've been here since day one. Very nice. Thank you very much. It's very, very kind of you. I got the Viterb Beast glasses because I travel so much. I don't want that to be the airport for Apple Vision. Well, I love these. I got the Even Realities. I got Claude Code up in my face right now. I got Claude Code all up in my grill nuts. Can you see the screen? I don't think you can. That's how good that. So you can see it kind of right there. You can kind of see it right there. I got Claude Code up right now, right here. I can see. I gotta like talk to it. I gotta like hit the thing in the back and talk to it. But they're sending me a ring. You can control it with a ring, so I can just do things like here. It's sick. This is sick. It is. I'm gonna go for a walk after this. And I'll be able to control my Claude. That's gonna be amazing. Ragdoll it is. Plan. Look at this. It tells me it's going to take a week of work to implement Ragdoll. It took 3 minutes. Week of work to implement Ragdoll took 3 minutes. Let's see if this works. Oh, I got to shit. Look at that. See ya. See ya. Peace. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's hilarious. The ragdoll just got him flying off the screen. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. Who gave the ragdoll recommendation again? That's great. That's hilarious. Oh my God. Cyber Rob, my man. Doing great job and posting daily content because I don't want to be part of the pro owner class. Keep up, Cyber Beast owner here. Let's go, Cyber Rob. Where are you posting? You posting Twitter? Where are you posting at? Got the glasses hack UI ready to share. Well, they just released Terminal in them, so it's not even a hack anymore. They released native support for Terminal inside the glasses now. I keep watching and learning from Alex, says someone with an extremely long name. I'll say this. This is my challenge for you guys today. We're still going to go and we're going to keep building this out. But you got to be playing around with this. This is sick. This is like some creative stuff. Like this, I think this is a very underrated release from Claude. Very underrated release. Very underrated release because this now allows anyone to be a creative. This allows anyone to now be able to build games and assets that wasn't really possible before. This is really sick. Like the stream. Thumbs up on the stream below. Thumbs up on the stream. Also, subscribe and turn on notifications. Subscribe and turn on notifications if you haven't yet. Subscribe and turn on notifications. And Vibe Code Academy. We got a bunch of boot camps. We got an OpenClaw masterclass. We got Claude Code masterclass. We got a Twitter masterclass in there. We got a bunch of live boot camps. We got live vibe coding sessions. Live vibe coding session tomorrow. Join the Vibe Coding Academy, link down below. Link down below, #1 community in AI, 1,500 plus people. Link down below, #1 AI community on planet Earth. You join, it makes you happy. It makes you hard. Join the Vibe Coding Academy, link down below. Bot Buddy, 10 Canadian. Bot Buddy, 10 Canadian. Thank you for the Canadian, my friend. That's very kind to you, Bot Buddy. I appreciate that. This is massive. Imagine importing free assets and then using them. Oh, right, let's do this. All right, so let's do this. Let's import an AK-47. AK-47. Let's do this. So let's take this. Let's copy this. Let's see if this works. Let's go into Claude. Can you make this a 3D model and then make this my gun? Let's see how this goes here. This could be sick. Yes, let me build a low poly AK-47 in Blender model after that reference. Same stylization as the rest, but fits visually. I'll keep it modular in case you want to add a muzzle flash, magazine reload, or barrel sway. That'd be sick. That's sick. Let's go. This is cool. This is very cool. This is very cool. There's a lot of free assets from Sketchfab. Alex, Vibe Beasted Tube. Oh, this is a good test. Look good with the glasses, buddy. Can you read? I've been saying it. Am I a glasses guy? I might be a glasses guy. I think I kind of pull off glasses. I think I might be a glasses guy. I think I might pull off the glasses. Yeah, man, I'm a glasses guy. I think I am. I think I'm a glasses guy. I think I'm a glasses guy. Got to recreate this giving an AK-47 gun to a chimp meme. Oh. Maybe we'll make that one of the enemies is the chimp with the AK-47. Where did Alex go and who's this Clark guy? Glasses look cool. Seriously look good with glasses. Hey. Jorge Ramirez. Keep it in your pants, man. Keep it in your pants, Jorge Ramirez. Keep it in your pants, Jorge. Let's see what we look like. Yeah, look at me. And I got Claude Code up. Not only do I look better, but I got Claude Code up. You can see, like, there's certain, you can see it right there. You see the green? That's Claude Code. Can you see that green right there? That's Claude Code in my glasses. You can only see, that's the text going across the screen in Claude Code. How sick is that? How do I enable MCP in Blender? Show us right now. Oh, Jesus. Oh, show us right now. All right, I'll show you. You want to see how to enable? So first thing you do is you got to install MCP into Blender. So it's an add-on. So like edit, preferences, add-ons. And then you install MCP. I think you got to download this add-on. So ask your OpenClaw or Hermes agent to download the add-on for you. Then you drag it into Blender and it goes into your add-ons right here. And then once you enable that, then you turn on Blender MCP inside of Claude Desktop, not Claude Code, Claude Desktop. And then I think there's one more setting you have to do. You have to do start server right here. Start server is a button right here, start server. And then in your network, you have to turn on network. I mean, if you ask your OpenClaw, it'll do it all for you. But that's how you do it. There you go. The sharp rectangle frame you have right now looks good on you. A round one wouldn't be ideal for your face shape. Really? I got round sunglasses I think I look good in. One second. I bought these round sunglasses. I think they look pretty good. They're like, what's it, transitional, where it's dark outside and light inside. I think they look pretty good. They're round, I think, right? Let me pull it over. I think they look pretty good. I think these are the best looking sunglasses I've ever bought. And then you got the square ones. I think they both look pretty good. Always in June last year, in June 3.5 released. All right, where are we at? Did we get the AK-47? Let me know what you think. All right, let's see the AK-47. Game crashed. Console. All right. Game won't start when I click to start. Round is always better. Yeah, Dario looking as? You guys ever see what Dario looked like 5 years ago? He looks completely different. Would you use Hermes or OpenClaw to help you build a SaaS? Neither. I'd use Codex. Now, if you're using one of your AI agents to help you build it, I don't think it matters. They're both good. They'll both work. They'll both work. What is SaaS? Software as a service, where you sell software and they pay monthly for it because it's a service. It's typically said that when you have soft facial structure, sharp edge glasses complement your face better and vice versa. What are you saying? I have soft facial structure, motherfucker? Well, just because we all don't have a perfectly chiseled jawline and chin like you, Swizz HD? I think I look good in the round glasses, big dog. I don't know what you're talking about. LF laughing my ass off. I'm saying your glasses look good on you. All right, thank you. He just called you saw it. That's what he did. I think he just said I have soft facial structure. That's fine. Whatever. Oh, look at the AK. Look at the AK. Can you see the AK? Can you see the AK? Oh, goblin attack, goblin attack, goblin attack. Oh, I got to make it bigger. Can you see the AK? I got to make it bigger. The AK looks good. The AK looks good. I gotta make it so it's obviously not upside down, because no one shoots a gun like that. Look at the goblins just fucking flying away. But who holds an AK like that? All right, yeah, we got to fix the way. All right. The AK looks good, but I'm like holding it upside down next to my hip. We need to make it so the character holds the AK-47 realistically. Give him a Gatling gun, shooting John Wick style, could just be who made an AK still facing the dang camera. Alex, I love you. Thank you, Phantom Platypus. Zoom in, homie. The softest roundest face in AI streaming. What the hell, Brian Pearson? You're the softest roundest face in AI streaming. He's saying you're not Giga Alex. Mistake number one, listening to chat, but also the squares do complement your face better, says Biochem. All right, whatever. Don't make Alex get medieval on you. I like round. Yeah, I'm a round glass. I like round glasses. Square or better, bro. Sorry. Ha ha ha. Only thing soft about Alex's is well coiffed hair and moisturized skin. That's what I'm talking about, Nick Tap. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Nick Tap. Alex, soft facial features Finn. No, don't. That's not my name. That's not my name. That is not my name. Hard refresh and tell me. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, now the AK is just on my back. Now the AK is just on my back. As the goblin is slamming his hammer against me. All right, now the AK is just on my back. Now the AK is on my back, pointing downwards. You need an in-game upgrade to mech suit. Alex is the most handsome man on the West Coast. That's what I'm talking about. Phantom Platypus. Came here for AI, ended up at Warby Parker. Permian Henry button when? It's a question of the month. We've been getting that question for months now. Soon, when I'm not working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Every single moment I'm awake. Okay, so the rotation's wrong by 180. The spine wrong. Okay, if it's still wrong, all right, let's see what we got. Where's the gun? Okay, now it's on my chest pointing upwards. Now it's on my chest pointing upwards. Alex, if you have FU money, what type of game would you make? Indie, race, card, Pokemon, shooter. I would make a Arc. Listen, I think Arc Raiders is one of the best games in years. I think they messed that game up for so many different reasons. I think they nailed the gameplay loop. I think they have an incredible gameplay loop. But I think they completely screwed up content releases. I think they completely screwed up like quests. I think they screwed up progression. And so if I had FU money right now and I was making a game, I would make Arc Raiders, but like good instead of bad. With like really good progression that you don't get tired of after a month. Collectibles that are like you want to show off and have other people check out. You know, MMO elements, right? MMO elements where it's not a massively multiplayer online game, but the elements that make you want to keep coming back over and over and over again. It's missing that progression. They created a really good gameplay loop, but the replayability, they really, really screwed up. And it's sad because they made so much money. They made so much money. And they didn't reinvest that money to make an amazing game. I don't know what they did. They went home and I don't know what they did with the money. Because they didn't reinvest it to build amazing things. Nothing's come out in the last 5 months. I don't have time, but the game I played 10 to 20 hours, amazing. Yeah, it was amazing for the first 10 to 20 hours, and there was nothing after that. Alex, you are on your way to FU money by all accounts. Thank you very much. We'll see. I'm working my hardest. Save your money, man. I am saving. What do you think I'm doing? Can you take a screenshot of what the screen sees and give it to Claude to analyze? Yeah, you can do that. Refresh and tell me where it is. All right, let's refresh. Now it's the pointer lock stops me. Now it's going through my chest, but pointing backwards. Any guess on when the new Mac Studio will drop? I'm hearing from birdies in my ear later this year. I'm hearing from birdies in my ear got delayed from June. Just asked a girl if she's from Tennessee and she said no. I'll be single forever. Why? Were you going to drop up because you're the only 10 I see? Joke, is that what you were going to do? Do you have Chronicle turned on for codecs? No, I didn't. I'm going to be honest, I didn't look too much into it. I saw a drop. I read one sentence. I didn't understand from the one sentence, so I never went back. But I got to go back and read it. Why does the character look like a low-level male nurse now? Because it's modeled after you. Alex, it was the donation from Andre. I skipped the donation? Oh, Won't allow me to DM you on X, Alex. I donated 50 and I volunteered to tribute to test him. I tagged you in a comment instead. All right, let me see if I can find the comment. He tagged me in a comment. Let's see. It's not showing me any comments from the last hour. What's your X handle? Were you on the wait list? If you're on the wait list, I'm sending an email out to everyone on the wait list today, so you can just reply back and I'll see it and say, I'm the guy. I'm Andre from the YouTube stream. Chronicle is interesting. F you money. I'm trying to get I'm F'd money. Alex Finn has perfected softing, the new maxing. Shut up. All right, let's see what we got here. Now it's on my back again. Claude, don't make me get codecs on this, Claude. Now it's on my back again. Stop fucking this up, you dick. Take some time and slow down and just get this right instead of guessing. If I wasn't on live stream, I'd be saying something much more aggressive than that. If I wasn't on live stream, that is not what I'd be saying. I'd be saying something very different than this, for the record. The stream is freaking gold. It's good you can rip back on the trolls, bro. Thanks, Aiden, I guess. Loving your channel, mate. Thanks for teaching. Thank you. I'm going to be honest. It was like 20 minutes before the stream was supposed to start. I had zero plan. And I just looked at Claude was tweeting lately, and I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. Then I quickly got Claude, the MCP installed. So with it, this was a pure, like, I just need an excuse to turn on the camera and talk to chat today. I just needed to talk to you guys. Now, are all you guys doing calling me soft and say I have soft facial features this entire stream? Yes, that's all you're doing on the day I needed to talk to you. But you're allowed to do that. You're allowed. It's fine. I can be, for a day, I can be your punching bag. Did you ever play Metal Gear Solid multiplayer? The character customization was... I never played Metal Gear Solid. The multiplayer. I played Metal Gear Solid 2 for PlayStation 2, right? That was after the PlayStation 2. And then I played Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater for the PlayStation 2. And then didn't play Metal Gear Solid 4, but then I played Metal Gear Solid 5. That's Phantom Pain, right? Because then Phantom Pain came out for the Xbox One. And because I stopped buying PlayStations after PS2. And I went all Xbox, so I played Phantom Pain for Xbox One. Skynet will remember you calling it a dick, and you'll be the first to go, yeah, whatever. That's life, baby. Jesus, man. This isn't working. You keep fucking it up, you asshole. This is how you got to... Stop making Claude stupid, Anthropic. Stop making Claude stupid. Stop making it stupid. I hear you. I deserve that. I've been wasting your time. Yes, you have been. No. Why can't you just put it in my fucking hand and make it go into like an aiming position when I shoot? Jesus. Claude is so... Be nice. No. I'm not going to be nice when it's screwing up and wasting my time. Jesus. Opus 47 booty right now. Yes. You know it shows character when people mess around with you and you just take it on the fun side. So go on, good on you, man. All right, thank you, I guess. Did you send me a YouTube membership? More ADD for me, yay. I don't know, man. It looks like you got one, Angelina. The free memberships is just when people gift them. It goes to random people on the stream. How's it going to debug a visual bug in Blender? Adding debug code to index.html. Don't scream at the Claude. I'm screaming at the Claude intro violent. I'm screaming at the Claude. I'm screaming at the Claude. Claude dumbed down live and direct. I got a Codex video dropping tomorrow. Full Codex deep dive. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Here's my challenge to everyone here. When I drop new videos, when I drop it like it's hot, you hit that notification and you hit a like on that video and you watch it to the end. Best way to support this shit for free. You have to put that little bitch in its place. That's what I'm saying, Steven Dilly Dally 5797. When Claude screws up, it needs to know it screws up. How are they going to train the model better? You got to go and rip it. You got to rip it. Go Codex and you can see, okay, yeah, we'll go Codex. If this doesn't work, we're going Codex. What am I, a zombie? And the gun's facing backwards. The things jump up when I shoot, which is kind of cool. All right, we're going Codex. Do you think Codex can 7K away from 200K? It's been a ride, huh? We entered 2026 with 60,000 subscribers. We entered 2026 with 60,000 subscribers. Then February we hit 100. Was it February? Yeah, February we hit 100K. And now May we're about to hit 200K. Took a year and a half to get the 100K. It's going to take 2 months to get to 200K. Pretty cool. All right, let's go Codex. All right, new project, use an existing folder, documents, Blender stream, open. Here we go. Full access. Let's go high for this one. We have speed on. We need take a look at the project and understand all the code. People love AI. Shout out JBod. Codex can code in Godot engine directly. Claude probably can too. Yeah, Godot. I want to build a game in Godot. We're just doing this in 3JS for now to keep it simple. But I want to build a game in Godot eventually. I think I started watching in December 2025. If you started watching before, donation. If you started watching before January, you're an OG. January was my tipping point. $9.99 from Nick Tap. Nick Tap that ass. I feel like we have a justified class action legal case to go after LLM companies. They might program their tools to mess up and drain tokens for their screw ups. Refund should be a thing. I don't think they're purposely doing it just to get you to do things over and over and over again. I don't think they're doing that because it's just a short-term decision. That's not a long-term decision. They'll get more tokens to be used if they make a really good product that works, because then people will use it more. But they are purposely making the LLM stupider to save money. They're not doing it to get the people to use it more. They're doing it so that they don't have to use as much compute. Let's not talk about waste of those. Anyone here? Anyone help whatever is use Claude Code for VS Code on fresh session? I type one question and it eats half my usage for the session. Anyone know? What? Are you on the $20 plan, dude? Oh yeah, Fan Platypus. You're OG to the OG to the OG to the OG. You're from before the YouTube channel even existed. You're day one you're the captain of the day one of the day one of the day one of the day one. Yeah, I rolled back to Claude 4.6. 4.7. I like 4.7 better than 4.6. Is that crazy? Yeah, but where are the 200K at on the lives? I don't know. YouTube's not made for a couple things. Number one, this is the biggest live stream in AI. Number two, I just don't think YouTube's made for live streams. So if I get max, that won't happen. Yeah, if you get max, that won't happen. Free sneeze for you. That was a free sneeze. Not even going to charge you for that. Not even going to put that on my OnlyFans. That was a free sneeze. That was a free sneeze for the boys. Okay, here's what we need to work on. We want to make it so the AK-47 model is facing forward and the character is in a shooting position with realistic gun mechanics facing forward in its hands. I don't know. Let's see if that works, huh? Oh, I'm in the big screen mode. Here we go. Ruben Garcia Jr., I started your YouTube short and TikTok clips channel. Send you a link on X for the Google Drive folder. You started a YouTube short and TikTok channel? Ruben Garcia Jr., my God. This guy is the GOAT of the GOATs. I'll be your clipper. And he sent me a Google Drive. Let's see what clips we got here. Let's see the clips Ruben Garcia Jr. got for me. Automate your tasks with Hermes agent. Let's see. If these are paying you, Ruben Garcia Jr., how do I turn this up? Oh, shoot. Can you guys hear this? I like that. I'm trying to think of how I'd improve it. Can you hear it? Audio? Would I zoom in more here? We keep the title up for the entire time. No sound though on these. Oh, you can't hear anything. I like it, Ruben. What are other ones? Build apps instantly. Meet Hermes, your personal AI employee. This is just the hook to my YouTube video, though, Ruben Garcia Jr. This doesn't work as a short. It's just the hook to a long form. You need to have the goods in it. You need to put the goods in it. I like it. I like the style. You just got to put the goods in it. You got to tell the whole narrative. You know what I'm saying, big dog? Oh, look, Codex fixed it. Codex got it sort of working. The camera's messed up. See, Codex is the GOAT. Codex is the GOAT. Oh, it's playing the game. That's what that arrow is. It's playing the game. If you had all that audience on Twitch, I'd be so happy. How do I build a Twitch audience? I don't want to push people from YouTube to Twitch. So how do I build the Twitch audience organically? I started an Alex FinFam YouTube channel with a few videos already up. Really? Let's check it out. Alex FinFam. Alex FinFam. 7 subscribers. Oh, you got a bunch of videos on here. That's pretty good. What else you got on here? This is a good clip. This is a good clip. Who made this? Who made this channel? All right, I gotta get this off my screen. Here's the story. I need how good can Codex edit videos with Blender MCP? We're all trying to make you famous. The long form video on the channel is a different vibe. I need shorts. I need shorts. I need to be posting shorts on my YouTube, and I want to start an Instagram with shorts. So if someone, I want to do 2 things. I want to get shorts, and I want to do clips of the live stream and put it in like a live stream channel. So someone needs to help me out with that. They need to be fire shorts. They need to be fire shorts. You probably have to promote your Twitch at least once if you want to grow your audience fast. If you want to grow from scratch, it's going to take a long time since there are many people who watch software streams organically. You probably have to promote your Twitch. How do you promote a Twitch? Can you do it through Twitch? Can you promote through Twitch? Alex Finn will be in house when I start Alex and YouTube channel from Brazil. We're all. How does Twitch promotion work? Do I just pay Twitch and they promote it? I'll help you, but I got to get him shares. Okay. What are shorts? Like YouTube shorts. You have shorts on YouTube. I've seen them already. Or maybe that's Twitter shorts. No, I have shorts on YouTube. I just like don't feel like making them. You have to go with CapCut. I do CapCut. It just takes too much work. I don't want to do it anymore. Our boy about to be mainstream after taking on short form. Yeah, I need someone to help me with short form video. I don't want to do any work. I want just short forms to appear. You can promote it directly through Twitch. You'd have to do it on Twitter. You can, or you mean you can't, Swizz HD? You mean you can't? All right, let's see if this works. I love the built-in browser. All right. Can't. Oh. Yeah, look, it fixed it. Codex one-shotted the fix. Codex one-shotted the fix. Codex one-shotted it. I've literally already started doing this. How do I get in contact with you, Alex FinFam? Alex FinFam, how do I get in contact with you? Ruben Garcia Jr. and Alex FinFam. Do you have a Twitter, Alex FinFam? I'm out. Love your work. Catch you in the boot camp. All right, Aiden. See you soon. Told you, yeah, Codex is the GOAT. All right, let's turn the loot into hamburgers. Can we turn the loot into hamburgers? Can you design a highly detailed hamburger we can use as the loot? Is your latest Hermes video covering making short form videos? Have Hermes clip your VODs? I don't think the agents are capable of doing that yet, clipping the VODs. Yeah, I've got all the normal communication channels. What's your Twitter account? Just give me your Alex FinFam? Put it in the chat. What's your at? What's your at, Alex FinFam? Ruben Garcia Jr., we're going to talk. And then Alex FinFam, give me your Twitter at. I can do it for free, for a free VCA. Andrew Burris. If you send me, Andrew Burris, 3 clips that are fire. Let's get them all in a group. Yeah, let's get in a group chat. Let's make a clipping team. Andrew Burris, if you can make me 3 short clips and they're fire, and I'm not talking average, I'm not talking random clips, I'm talking fire, I'm talking money, right? I'm not talking 1 out of 10, I'm not talking 5 out of 10, I'm not even talking 8 out of 10. They have to be at least 9 out of 10 short form clips. If you can make 3 of them and they're all 3 are 9 out of 10, I'll give you a free membership. That's open to everyone here. If you can make me YouTube shorts, where's the burger on here? I wish I didn't stack them all up on top of each other so I can see them separately in here. If you can make me 9 out of 10, I am an amazing clipper. All right, how do I get in contact with you, MBUS? Do you have a Twitter account? Where do I send? To my X account. You have to DM me on Twitter. And like make it clear you're a clipper. They have to be at least 9 out of 10 YouTube shorts. I rate them a 9 if they're below a 9 out of 10, I don't want to post them. I don't want anything to do with them. They have to be a 9 out of 10. Anyone who can send me 3 YouTube shorts that are a 9 out of 10, I'll give you a free membership to Vibe Code Academy. As many of you, I'll take as many of you as possible. Duh, you have an army at your disposal. Okay, so let's see. Let me write down the people who are saying they're fire. NBUSA, Andrew Burris, Ruben Garcia Jr., NBUSA 26. DM me on X. You have to have a check mark to DM me on X, though. So, I don't email me if you can't. If you don't have a check mark on X, just put your Twitter handle in the chat. I want in. Damn it, that's a long name. Stephanie Dill 5797. Stephanie Dill 579. I want to get you all in a group chat. I want to get you all in a group chat on X. Me. Bye-bye. Working on Alex Fin clips. AI in the AM. AI in the AM. I don't have a... Me too. Elvis 168. All right. I'm not looking for half-ass clips. I'm looking for 9 out of 10. And they need to be good clips. They also need to be good shorts, right? So they have to have a beginning to end, a 3-act short, beginning, middle, and end. Add Phantom Platypus. You a clipper? Phantom Platypus. They got to be 9 out of 10. At least. I'm looking for 10 out of 10. Yeah, I'll do it for you, baby. All right. Because I want to be able to, I want to do a couple things. I want to start an Instagram that does reels, educational reels. So they got to be, I want educational shorts. I want shorts that drive people to longer form videos on my main channel. And then I want entertaining live stream clips that I could put on a second live stream channel. So there's 3 lanes of potential clips. Can you do a video on clips and shorts for those who don't know what they are? No rush. If you, I don't know about them. That's why I'm having other people do it, because I stink at it. That's why I'm asking other people to do it. Never a dull moment on the live stream. I don't know anything about it, the Lamb 16. That's why I'm asking other people to do it. Do you know how clipping agencies work? Can you flip with those? You're a crack, bro. Am I a crack? I don't want to deal with clipping agencies. I'll be honest, I never created shorts or reels. All right, well then you don't, not everyone has to be a part of this. Busa_Nick. Oh. Busa_Nick. All right. Ruben Garcia Jr., hit me up. Wait. Ruben Garcia Jr. runs Alex FinFam channel? I didn't realize. All right, Ruben Garcia Jr., you dog. I just came to... Why do you want to be a mod so bad, permanent underclass 26? Why do you want power so bad? No. Oh, no, you're not Ruben Garcia Jr. Oh, who are you, Alex FinFam? Who are you? Sign up to WAP, and then Clippers can go through official paid channels. You set bounties, and Clippers posts and their views are automatically calculated. But here's the thing is, like, I'm fine with other people posting the clips, but that's not my goal. My goal is I get really good shorts I can put across different channels. Listen, I'm happy with other people posting clips. I'm happy with that. But my goal is I want to come up with shorts I can put on like an Instagram account or something, and a second YouTube channel, and my first YouTube channel. Based on content, you guys you need to put different moments of live streams in a row. It's got to be difficult but fire. Based on the content, you guys yeah, I mean, this isn't gonna be easy. This isn't gonna be easy. That's why I'm saying 9 out of 10. There's easy ways to do this, and I don't want you to do the easy way. Done. Hard refresh. All right, so goblins. Let's see the burgers. Burger, look at that. Oh, that looks good. That's a good looking burger. That's making me hungry. Look at the burgers. Look at the burgers. That's a glowing burger. That burger's glowing. I'm eating the burgers. Look at that. Look at the burgers. Those are good looking burgers. Those are good looking burgers. Are those not making you guys hungry? It can fit a lot on screen too. We got a lot of burgers floating here. And the frame rates are good on my screen. Let me pick up a bunch of these burgers. Oh! We got a good little game going here. We got a good little game going. Look at all the burgers. How many burgers can we fit on the screen? It's probably taking up so much memory in a second. Am I making you guys hungry for burgers? Are you guys hungry for burgers or what? Look at how many burgers I can fit on the screen. Blender MCP Claude Code. Blender MCP Claude Code. Money in the bank. Look at this. Look what we built with Blender MCP and Claude Code. It's slowing down a little bit. We got a lot of burgers on screen. It's slowing down a little bit. That's a lot of burgers on screen. All right, what's your CPU utilization right now? Let's see. Activity monitor. Let's see. ChatGPT's taking up 5 gigs of memory. Let's see CPU. %41 CPU. It's a good amount. You should add buff goblins too to make it harder to kill. Probably need an expiration time on those burgers. Sorry, not Hitbox, but telling me to add markers and haptics. It does that. I'd be impressed. All right. All right, let's do that. Let's go. We'll do this for codecs. Amazing. Can you add hit markers and haptics, please? Claymores. Why not make loot have other food shapes? Pork chops, fry. We can do that. Maybe an apple. What's your AI team out? Maybe you should add buff. You probably need an expiration time of burgers. Alex, my AI team has already started working on your clips. Okay, I'm going to DM you. I need shorts for 3 different scenarios. No check on X. How should I send the shorts? Says Andrew Burris. What's your Twitter account, Andrew Burris? What's your Twitter account? Give me your handle. Put it in the chat. What's your handle? There are 3 lanes of clips I need. Write this down, clippers in the audience. 3 lanes of clips I need. Burris _ Andrew. Easy enough. Burris _ Andrew. Easy enough. There are 3 lanes I'm looking for. Lane number 1, educational reels for a new Instagram account. That's one. So things like, here are 5 use cases for using OpenClaw. Here's why you need to install Hermes Agent. Here is 5 tips for Claude Code, right? Finding clips for that you take out of my videos. That's lane number 1, educational reels. Lane number 2, I guess you can do both. Main channel educational reels. So same exact thing, by put on my main channel. And lane number 3 is interesting, funny clips for a second channel, a live streaming channel, a second live streaming clip channel. So interesting clips. Got it? All right. Is it done or is it still building? Here we go. Hitboxes and haptics. Let's see. Hitboxes and haptics. There you go. Hitboxes and haptics. You see that? Did you see it? You see the hitboxes or the hit markers? I think it even is yellow for headshot. I think it's yellow for headshot. Or it might be yellow for the kill shot. That's what you wanted. That was Codex, baby. That was Codex. Time movement to body animation. Add walk, run cycles, torso lean, arm swing, and footstep timing. Speed should match stride length, or it should be mannequin gliding through a cafeteria nightmare. All right, how do I, I'm just going to screenshot your comment. And then I'm going to go to Codex. And I'm going to say, implement this suggestion. Actually, I'm going to do this in Claude because that has the MCP server. Implement this suggestion. Let's see if this works. Codex is nailing it, but I don't think Codex has the MCP server, so it can't like change the models. Alex, I'm not verified, but I've made the clips already. Ayush Ganatra 101. All right, Cheeky Moly, 1 second. Cheeky Moly. Ayush Ganatra 101. All right, got you. We'll talk on X. 5 kick-ass hair tips. I'll post that. Best hair in AI. Damn straight. All right, let's see. Okay, great suggestion from chat right now. Great suggestion from chat. I love that. Right now, the player has walk-run animations, but they're decoupled from actual movement. There's a fix a scale and implant speed and match real. 2 ways to do a speed-driven scale, distance-driven phase. Option 2 is what AAA games do, but it's overkill here. Option 1's probably properly tuned based on speed, gets us 90% of the way. Done? Already says it's done. I don't know. Looks kind of weird. It's definitely different. I'm walking like it's like I'm walking backwards, but I'm walking forwards. Like, why are the legs moving like that? Let's say this. The movement is better, but still very uncanny. Can we make the legs realistic? They are like robot sticks. Yeah, single bone legs just rotate at the hips are the source of many uncanny robot stick feel. Add split stick mesh. All right, let's see what we got here. The walking backwards illusions because you have no knees. Yeah, we're going to add knees now. We're going to add knees. We're going to add knees. All right, here we go. Take care, Billy Extra Mile. We're going to fix the legs. We're going to fix the legs. I'll keyframe these per leg offset by half cycle between left and right. Let's make it work. Ooh, anyone talking about Alex's shorts and the boxer brief question was going to come up. I'm now wearing all cotton underwear. I bought all cotton underwear. No more plastic underwear. I saw some plastic documentary on Netflix. I no longer wear plastic clothes. No more polyester. We go cotton underwear only now. Let's do this. It's 1 o'clock. Let's come back to this Friday. We live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific. 11 a.m. Pacific. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We went our 2 hours. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Let's see if it's still going. All 5 animations baked with proper knee foot. Now export. Okay, wait, now we'll do this. Let's see if this works. We'll see if this works. All right, here we go. Oh, there's knees now. Oh, yeah, it looks way better. Oh, yeah, when you jump, it like bends. That's looking way better. We got actual knees now. We're getting closer. Oh, yeah, we slow down when I'm shooting. We slow down when I'm shooting. And then when I stop shooting, yeah, I slow down when I shoot, and then I stop shooting and I run. That's looking good. Subscribe. Turn on notifications. Drop a new video on Codex tomorrow. We're back with the live stream Friday. Appreciate everyone watching. We'll continue this. It'll be fun. We'll have a full-blown game with this Blender MCP. Appreciate everyone watching. Love you all. Means the world you'd watch. Thanks for taking time out of your day to hang out, watch me tinker and play around. Love you all. The Clippers, DM me on X. I got the 3 usernames: Ayush, Nick Busa, Burris Andrew. You've turned my life around. I can't thank you enough. That means the world. That makes it all worth it. That makes it all worth it. Thanks, big dog. Henry's coming. Henry's coming. We're working hard on it. I got to work hard on it the rest of the day. You're awesome, buddy. Thank you. No, you're awesome, man. Info and truth. Thank you all for tuning in. There's a lot of negativity in the world. There is. There's a lot of negativity in the world. But for a couple hours, we hang out, and it's just all about cool toys. It's all about cool toys, cool AI stuff, having fun, laughing, making fun of my soft facial features. It is what it is. God couldn't make me perfect. Maybe I'm perfect in every other way. Maybe I got everything else going for me. Amazing hair, amazing sense of style. Amazing ability to Claude Code in my glasses at any given moment. Amazing put on glasses for the first time in 35 years and look incredible. Amazing ability to do that, right? Celtics fan of the best basketball team. Can't have it all. Can't have it all. Can't have it all. We'll be back Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific. Maybe cool AI stuff will release in the meantime. Do you have a community contribution idea for him? I don't know, man. Maybe. I don't know. When we launch the beta test, we'll do more community stuff. You have a beautiful heart. Oh, thank you, Bleen 42HQ. Cheeky Mully, I love you. What up, dog? Yeah, what up, dog, to you, M. Christopher Roebuck 7145. What up to you, dog? All right. It's been real. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Make love to life. Play with some AI tools. Play with this Blender stuff was pretty cool, huh? This Blender stuff was pretty cool. When are you going to show us your game that you've been self-improving? Soon. I like to see you and Alex Stein go head-to-head in East Coast versus West Coast, but I don't know who that is. Keep up the good work. Let's go. 426 open claw. What? All right. Keep it real. See you guys soon. Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific.